I think fishing ought to be an Olympic sport. Think about it. Traditional Olympic sports all evolved from hunting, most likely wild hog hunting. Most Olympic activities are all found in the realm of hunting wild hogs. More specifically, from a hog hunter that was not very proficient at pursuing and killing a wild hog. Allow me to explain. Take a wild hog hunter back from ancient Greece, the country which originated the Olympics. Outfit this hunter for hunting a wild hog. He has a spear, which translates into a modern Olympic terms as the javelin. He throws the spear and misses. He picks up a rock, shot in discus in the Olympics, and throws. He misses, but has succeeded in getting the attention of the wild hog who charges, much like English soccer fans. The hunter now tries to outrun the hog and creates the 100-yard dash in the process. For Olympic purposes, let's assume this hog is a sterling example of wild bacon and is in top physical shape. The hog continues the chase as the hunter leaps over fallen trees or hurdles. The hog continues. The hunter now breaks into a ground-eating, loping stride that is today known as the marathon. An alternate version of this kind of running, the relay, was created when a team of hunters got after a timid wild hog. The hog saw the hunters and started running. One hunter would sprint after the hog, carrying a spear. When he tired, another hunter would take over, grabbing the spear in mid-stride so as not to lose sight of the intended evening feast. Back to the hog chasing the hunter. The swimming competition is the hunter trying to cross a river to escape. The hog finds the river, no problem. As the chase continues, the pair comes to a cliff. Diving is created as the hunter soars into space, hoping the hog will not follow. Alas, the porker does continue, and as both get tired, the physical contact Olympic sports are created. Boxing, judo, karate, and the rest of the modified police brutality sports are actually versions of the same thing. When the hog caught up to the hunter, they stopped to have it out mono y swine. Wrestling competitions came about after the man got too tired to punch and tried to grapple the hog into submission. Down through the years, as weapons technology got better and hunters got smarter, they began to hunt with longer range weapons. Bow and arrow came first, followed by the firearms sports. Let's examine more Olympic sports. Sailing and rowing are trying to get to an island to hunt wild hogs, or trying to get away from a wild hog that is a particularly good swimmer. Weightlifting comes from the feast after a successful hunt. The hunter has to lift the hog onto the grill. From here we can see the tradition of the Olympic torch. Somebody had to light the grill. Anyone who has hunted wild hogs more than once knows of the twisting, turning, jumping involved in avoiding a wild hog's attack. This created gymnastics. Parallel bars, uneven bars, and the pommel horse all are variations on the different kinds of trees a hunter had to climb to get away from a hog. The wintertime sports are all variations of the above. They just involve hunting and running from wild hogs on snow and ice. Even some modern Olympic sports can be traced to hog hunting. Golf is trying to kill a wild hog with a small rock hit with a club while the hog stands on a well-manicured lawn. Hockey, also known as police brutality on ice, is just golf on ice, which, as we have seen, is a particularly bizarre way to hunt wild hogs. Skeet is the wild hog hunters deciding to pursue something a little more tame and less dangerous, like pigeons. Most of the ball sports, with the exception of baseball, which will be explained in a moment, trace their roots to the gruesome victory celebration after a successful wild hog hunt. Hunters would take the head of the dead hog and throw it back and forth, with much joy, while young'uns sat on the ground and watched, and the wives would perform a ceremonial dance around them. Baseball has no rational explanation.